Hi, 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 hi.
Excited, 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 excited.
No lollygagging today. We're jumping right in. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Catatonic Couch. I am Abby, and I am here to tell you all about my online store drop, and also just like the launch of my website. All of this is happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central. I think that it's going to be,
Really fucking magical.
if you had told me a year ago, today, that I would be doing this, I wouldn't even know what to say. I wouldn't know what to say to you, because actually, like, right around this time of year matches up with when I started doing all of this in the first place. Literally only a year ago. I had been playing around with some air dry clay. That's when I made my Wise Guys. I know that I've introduced the Wise Guys before. That's when my boyfriend had asked me what I wanted for my birthday. So my birthday is on June 26th. I'm a Cancer, if you can't tell. On my 27th birthday, I had Blake take me to Michael's. I said, all I want to do is just buy a ton of new art supplies. I was using a pretty shitty kit I had gotten from Amazon. I I have ADHD, and so it's hard to invest in a new hobby and invest in myself in that way, because I'm so used to losing interest so quickly, starting and not finishing things. It was something I really now realize is a limiting belief I had, that I can't commit to anything. And those are kind of just made up imaginary feelings. Anyway, I knew that asking for that for my birthday would mean that I wouldn't be going,
Do I need this? Do I need this? Should I be spending this money?
I knew that I would not go overboard, and that was something Blake would really actually want to give me for my birthday. And it ended up being kind of a shit show. Our ride home, his like car or something snapped. Anyway, so we walked into Michael's and I filled up my cart with
Sculpey and acrylic paint and lots of paintbrushes and all of these new clay tools and armature wire and freaking gesso and glaze and
all of this different stuff. And I went home, and like my life changed from there. It feels so crazy to only be 1 year past that point. I really think that finding this has changed my life. I've never trusted in something that I've done this much. I've never trusted in myself this much. And it's really just been so cool to find all of this power by doing all of this stuff myself. So, like I said, I was self taught, and it only took me, I don't know, a couple of weeks before I had made 20 different pieces. And I kept thinking, like, when am I going to get bored of this? When am I going to abandon this? And there were definitely lots of times when I thought, oh no, I've lost it. Probably a dozen different times since then where I've gone, I can't create anymore. It was a fluke. I'm a fluke. I'm a joke. But overall, I have never stood so firmly by something that I brought into this world and I created. If you're new to this channel, you may not know. I recently packed up my little family and we moved to Minneapolis. I was living in Lincoln, Nebraska for pretty much all of my life, in the same town, around the same people. And in November of last year, I had a moment where I was not doing well mentally. I had recently figured out that I'm autistic. I was really struggling with some skill regression as far as how to communicate with other people. I was working a job that I loved. I had so many people just telling me how awesome I was every day, and I got to be sunshine. I got to be the fun one. As much as I love doing that, I want to I want to prioritize doing that for my loved ones. And right now, because I'm giving this energy to 200 some employees trying to make sure everybody has the best day every single day, I burnt out and I had no energy for myself or for anybody else. Um, I was crying in the bathroom every day because of how badly I just wanted to be able to hide away from everybody, how badly I wanted to sit in the morning and drink my coffee and paint and dream and play. And even on my worst days now, I am able to take a step back and look at where I'm at right now. And I'm like, this is what I wanted. This is my dream life. There is nothing that I can't fucking do. And I'm just feeling really, really proud of myself. Really, really proud of this project. So excited to share this with everybody, to put this out into the world, and to just really show up for myself like this. It's been a really long time since I felt like I was worth showing up like this for myself, and this project has made me literally fall in love with myself. So, um thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. And I'm excited to show you everything I got.
I was walking down the street just the other day, and I was thinking today's gonna be a great day.
Okay, moving on to the good stuff, the fun stuff. Sorry.
Not sorry for crying. I'm a passionate girl, like I said. I'm a Cancer.
Okay, this is probably going to be kind of a long video, but oh well. Hopefully you want to watch it all. Come on, be my friend. Thank you. Anyway, so my store opens tomorrow, and I'm going to show you all the stuff that I have. I'm also going to give you some details, kind of walk through what this is going to look like, because as I was saying, my birthday is coming up here soon, my 28th birthday. I had been planning to do my website launch at the end of May all along, pretty much. And when I set the date, I was like, huh, it's the 28th. I'm about to turn 28. Like, let's do something fun with this because I fucking love a birthday. I love a birthday. I love a reason to celebrate. And birthdays, at least for my birthday, is one of those times that no matter how low my self esteem was or how fucking worthless I felt, I was. My birthday is the one day that I'm allowed to like myself and choose myself. And honestly, doing this project, it feels like every single day is my birthday. That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool, but it's true. So, I've got my bubbas here. I made these for Blake's birthday earlier this year. I hid them around our bedroom so that when he woke up, they were all like, "Happy birthday." Um, yeah, I love a birthday. I love a reason to celebrate. So, and a reason to decorate. and the reason to put pictures of Bubba everywhere because he's an angel. This is my Bubba tattoo if you haven't seen it. It's right there. Okay. So I have put together some like actual good footage of my art. It's something that is not a natural connection for me. Honestly, doing any of the tech side of this stuff is really out of my comfort zone. But it's felt really good to figure it out for myself. So before I jump into all of my actual art, I do have some of the pieces for sale behind me right now, and I'll, like I said, give you a better view of everything. But I first wanted to talk about
Freebies and giveaways. Freebies and giveaways. Freebies, 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 giveaway. Give it away. Give it away now. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
freebies. So I have 28 different freebies that I will be giving away and adding to the first 28 orders. So these things sort of vary. I'm kind of seeing them like party favors, like the thanks for coming to my early birthday party. I hope you have a fabulous day. I fucking love you so much. Anyway, okay, so some of my freebies that I have, I'm just going to share those now because I am just really excited. I'm really excited. So these are in no particular order. I'm literally going to go off of vibe based on what the first 28 people order, as to like what freebie they get. But this is just some of them. This doesn't mean that I'm not going to throw extra stuff in there. I really like giving presents.
And putting little packages together and making things really cute and pretty.
The first freebie I'm going to tell you about is these really, really cute earrings that I made. So I made some earrings and I realized that I don't care about making earrings. Like, I enjoyed doing it, but I bought all of this stuff to make like 100 pairs of earrings and made uh 15 pairs before I was like, yeah, we're not doing very many of these. So, but these are really cute. So these are mostly handmade, and I've already got them all packaged up. But I've got these adorable little earrings here. So I sculpted the legs, and then we've got some Barbie shoes on them. So I sculpted and painted the legs. Um, yeah, just yeah, just a little fabulous. So somebody will get these. If I were to be putting these in my store, I would be charging these for 45, maybe 50. So it is a fun little freebie. Next, I do have a few more pairs of earrings. I have 4 pairs of cat earrings. So I used a lot of repurposed, like little plastic toys. I cannot
I cannot stop buying trinkets. I can't stop buying trinkets. I want to be buried in a pile of trinkets and then also cut open and filled with trinkets.
Anyway, here is the first pair. Really cute cat earrings. I bedazzled their eyes. I really like them. Those are the white cats. Then we have, I think this is my favorite pair of the cat earrings. So this is my favorite pair. We've got these guys. They're so cute. I probably should be taking a better picture of these, but honestly, um, you know, they're gonna be freebies. They're gonna be freebies. But if you want any of these things that I'm showing you, you will need to place an order before 28 other people do. Um, got another pair. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Oh, that guy turned around. Well, you see it anyway. I don't want you to get a great view because I want there to be mystery and intrigue. Anyway, so those are 5 of the freebies that I have to give away. Um, those are definitely the highest value ones. But I do have some other little free fun stuff to give away as well. Little packs. And what's in these little packs? You might wonder. Um, so cute. So cute. So these are my butterfly sticker and tattoo packs. So originally I was going to sell these as an add-on. I really just like making little mixes of things. Um, curating my own little packs of things, and you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. But I'm going to open one just so you can see what's in there. These are included in a few of my
Mystery dopamine bundles. Mystery, mystery. Huh? Huh? What? Who? Dopamine bundles. Mystery dopamine bundles. Mystery, dopamine. Ooh. Bundle, 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 bundle.
Okay, so in this one, we've got some scrapbook stickers and a bunch of tattoos. So all of these have a minimum of or about 8 pieces. I will say a minimum of 8 pieces because if I was worried that there wasn't 8 pieces, I probably added like 3 extra things. So really looking sleigh. A couple of those here, really cute. But they are great for like scrapbooking and crafts. And then this one has ooh.
This one has a lot of temporary tattoos. Yeah, lots of cute ones. I'll have to repackage this one because I like these butterflies a lot. They're so cute. So cute. And another one. Capitalism. Gotta pay my bills. Ooh, I'm really singing today. I'm excited. It means I'm excited. It's also just like stimming for me. And doing this and talking to myself requires a little bit of extra pizzazz. Showmanship. Razzle. Dazzle.
Also, if you already ordered one of these things, I probably will not give you them as a freebie. I'll give you something else. So, like, if you got one of my mystery dopamine bundles that comes with one of the butterfly packs included in it, like, I'm not going to give you another one as a freebie. I'll give you something different. I do have one of my
Maximum magic mystery dopamine bundles.
These were so fun for me to put together, but a lot of work. So,
I will kind of dive into what these look like a little bit later when I talk about my other mystery dopamine bundles. I actually think I might make a separate video about them because I think it might draw a different audience than my art. It was sort of just like a passion project that was all about healing my inner child. I made like so many keychains. I bought so many stickers and cut them all up and put them in all their little tiny bags. And, bought vending machine toys and vending machine tattoos. I've got 10 different types of unicorn tattoos. They're like the classic ones from the vending machine. Anyway, I'll give some of those away for free too, as freebies, and also just like because I love you guys. So this is my favorite of the freebies. This is a guy I created that I did not know what to do with. I've just been kind of like stopping and staring at him like,
wow.
but when I decided to do the freebies, I was like,
This is the top prize. This is the top prize. This is what's gonna make the people go crazy.
anyway, the magician.
I love him. So he is, if you can't tell, an iguana. But I made him this little wig.
He's just too good. Anyway, yes, this is the magician. I want my life to be full of magic and whimsy, and I made him, and I was like, that's what I call magic. And that's what I call whimsy. You have to place your order before 28 other people do in order to get him. I'm so excited. And all of these freebies will be marked when I put them in there. I will kind of put like, congratulations, you were one of my first 28 orders. and I'll mark it as a freebie just because I know that a lot of my mystery packs and stuff have little different individual pieces. And I don't want anybody to be confused by like what you're getting, what you're paying for. So I will mark those as freebies. Hi, my mic died.
You might see a little bit of a different background here. I had to work on some other things while my mic was charging, and then when I plugged it back in, set it back up, it didn't work. So luckily, I had a backup.
A shout out to the second mic. Coming in handy. So I went back and tried to remember what I was talking about. I had 4 or 5 different videos that had no sound.
Can't stop me though. You can't stop me though. Anyway.
So I think I was talking about this freebie. I'm just going to jump back in and try to make it blend. Um, but for any order of $150 or more, you will get this limited edition exclusive sticker. I know I showed this in my sticker reveal video. At that time, I had not decided that I wanted it to be a limited edition one, but I feel that she really symbolizes like me in this part of my life right now. Obviously, coming from Nebraska, the corn makes sense. I grew up performing, wanting to be a star, and had that kind of beaten out of me, and never really thought that I would connect with something again in the same way. And I think it took no longer needing external validation, um, to be able to put myself out there like this again. So, not that I don't love external validation, but I do have it covered. So,
Anyway. Yes. So, I'm a star.
this one will be featured in my orders. It'll just go straight in. So if your order's over $150 or more, I will just send it in there with you. And then maybe I might bring that design back if I do like a Patreon, which I will be doing, but when I do my Patreon, as sort of like subscriber gifts, things like that. So if you want one of her, if you want one of those stickers, buy yourself something nice. Or go ahead and buy a Christmas gift early.
So I can pay my bills. I like to have a house and live in it. I need to pay my car insurance.
So I will go ahead and play my wonderful compilation that I made for you guys. It's getting better and better. I'm getting better and better at this every single time. I appreciate everybody who's kind of jumped in at the beginning. I think it'll be really cool to watch my journey, how I get better at editing things, filming, coming up with ideas for videos and stuff. I'm also going to be doing a birthday giveaway. I don't know if I talked about that, but I want to mention it just in case I didn't. So anybody who places their order in the first 28 hours of the my shop being open, so that would go until 11 p.m. Central Time on the 29th, so Thursday. At that time, I'm going to get to see Cake for the second time, which is really fun. I just saw them last year back in my hometown, and my friend has free tickets. So I get to go celebrate this huge accomplishment, which is going to be really cool on Thursday night. But I will go back and check if you placed your order before 11, you will be automatically entered into my birthday giveaway. I'll have more details about that coming up soon. Once I get things open, I'll probably have to take a little bit of a break. It's been kind of crazy to. I picked up and moved away less than 2 months ago to a brand new state and a brand new city. Quit my job in HR so that I could do art full time. I started a YouTube channel. I built my own website. I ordered my first prints, my first stickers, got my logo all figured out. I have business cards. Like, I have been able to stand behind my work when talking to people about it. Obviously, people worry and they have their doubts. I know that there is there is still that idea for some people of the starving artist, and I think that's bullshit. So, I believe in myself. Um, I'm really excited to show you guys this footage. I hope you really enjoy it. I will talk a little bit, but I'm going to keep that pretty brief. Keep you on the edge of your seat. I will say again, if there's anything you guys want, something that calls out to you, there is only one of everything other than my mystery dopamine bundles. I have quite a few of those. Wow. Whoa. And a couple of different variations of those at different price points and with different vibes, different stuff in them. But all of them are really fun. All of them are really limited. My maximum magic dopamine bundles, those I have about 70. However, my other ones, all of those, there's less than 10 of each of them. I'll add some voiceovers and stuff in the montage, and also I will be sure to highlight my five, 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 five favorite pieces that I am selling. Obviously, I'm not going to count my stickers and my prints. I do. I don't think I could choose between my mystery bundles. I love all of them. I think there's something for everybody, which I know that that's not typically how things are done, but that's how I'm going to do stuff. And I don't think that it has to be exactly by the book to make it work. I am a very, you know, I like to do things my own way. The normal way to do things very rarely works for me. So I've had to adapt like this a lot in my life, and I kind of think it's all been leading up to this. So I'll go ahead and show you that footage. I'll be back afterwards to kind of wrap up and let you know what we're doing with this. But I am really excited. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has supported me this far, even to people who have their doubts because they love me and they care about me and they worry. But I'm excited to show everybody um, all the weird madness that I have to offer. I've been building it up for years and years and years. So my younger self wants to say thank you. I also just want to mention once again what this project means to me. I've invested a lot of money and also my soul and my energy. And I've been working on mentally getting myself to the best place to be able to do this. Like before I posted my first video, just a couple of weeks ago, I was literally like having like I had like a 30-hour long meltdown. Um, it was really hard for me to feel like I could do this and be authentic and be happy with the results. And it feels so good to just do what I want and show up exactly as I am and put put this freaking magic into the world. The amount of growth is nuts. Is really really nuts. Yeah, what caused that meltdown was I was trying to do a voiceover for something. I was going to post something. I'm not going to put my face in it, and I was holding my little mic on my bed in the pitch dark, in complete darkness. And my boyfriend walked in and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I like that's how afraid of being seen and perceived I was. It's like I had this moment of how am I supposed to do this if I can't even, go take the trash out if the neighbors are sitting outside. It's been really hard. It's been hard, but it's been worth it. Um, it's been really interesting to witness myself in this new environment and watch how I'm handling things and be proud of myself for everything. And yeah, I just think it's really, really, really special. Once I am sold out, we'll see how long that takes. Once I'm sold out, my plan after that. What's she gonna do next? What's she gonna do next? Well, I do plan to continue doing YouTube videos. I'm really enjoying it. I think that it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time and patience and creativity and being able to adapt. I feel like I'm good at all those things, and it's been cool to it makes me feel powerful, really powerful and cool. So I will continue to do YouTube. I hope you'll join or stay or hang out or check back or hit that subscribe button or hit the notification bell so that you get a notification when I post or follow me on Instagram or
Damn, this bitch is needy.
aside from continuing YouTube stuff, some of the other things I want to do. So, I want to start my 28th year um, at some point in the first half. I want to do my own art show. I have been looking at different places in town that you can rent out for a couple of hours. And I want to do something where I'm organizing it myself. Like I can have it the way that I want it, and I can have it truly represent exactly who I am, exactly the story I want to tell in general. I do have quite a few pieces that are not for sale. Those are all pieces that I plan to put in my first art show. They're all of my larger sculptures. They are things like my corn girl, Bart, my snail. You guys have seen a lot of. I am saving those for an art show because one, they are each a piece of me. Um, I think that it was really interesting the way that they came about, and I'd love to break that down more for everybody. My other big project that I would love to get started in June or before the end of the summer for sure, is a Patreon. I really like getting to connect on smaller levels like that. I also love making art for people I love and I care about. Like giving gifts is one of my love it. Anyway, I love giving gifts. So I have loved that part of Patreon. Like that you every single month get a little dopamine prize, a package, stuff that can specifically be made for you. I want to do themes every month. I'll do a fairy theme and a circus theme and contemplation. And I think that would be such a great way for me to connect with you guys more. So um, that's what I'm doing right now is all about.
Diving in headfirst. Diving in headfirst. Jumping into the water. Jumping into the water. Okay, anyway.
I think that it will be really interesting to see how this first drop goes. I'm trying to remember that nothing is ever going to be perfect. Once I am able to sell everything out, I will be able to start on all of those projects without the huge amounts of stress that I've been feeling. So, if you stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much. I am really just grateful. I'm really grateful to be exactly in the place that I dreamed about. It feels really special.
And really cool. I don't know how many times I've said special, 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 special.
Yeah, if you've stayed to the end, thank you so much. This is the coolest thing I've ever done, and I'm really, really proud of it. So I hope you enjoy. You'll also probably want to follow me on Instagram. That is where I'll be posting most of my updates, but I'll be trying to post here as well. I'll also go ahead and post it in the comments once it's live. I'll be posting the links everywhere. All of this stuff will be for sale. Most of this stuff, anything hand sculpted, is one of a kind. There's only one. If you want one, you better get there before somebody else does. The first 28 orders will get some freebies, as well as an extra little heartfelt note. And then also, if you place your order in the first 28 hours that we're open, you will get automatically entered into a super fun birthday giveaway with information probably coming in my next video, one of my next videos. My birthday's at the end of June, so before then, but I'll give out some free stuff, some cool stuff, some handmade stuff, some one of a kind stuff. And yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything. If you guys have any questions about the drop, about my website, about literally anything, please comment down below. Comments really help get picked up by the algorithm, and I'm kind of fighting the algorithm right now. So I am determined to win, and I really, I'm so grateful for you, and welcome to the Catatonic couch. This is just the beginning, so yeah, yeah. Thank you guys.